Hi, welcome to the beautiful little town or village of Pierrefonds, which is famous for its medieval castle, which has been renovated or was renovated by Napoleon III in the 19th century. So it's not all totally authentic medieval, but medieval in origin anyway. So here we go into the Chateau de Pierrefonds. Good to see plenty of English there. The Chateau de Pierrefonds, whose reconstruction by somebody began in 1857 on the orders of Napoleon III. But it's a blend of archaeological reconstruction and an idealized vision of the Middle Ages. Originally built at the end of the 14th century by Louis d'Orleans, Charles VI's brother, who wished to affirm his artistic and military prestige. It was demolished on the orders of Louis VIII in 1617. Very imposing walls. You see an idealized version of a medieval castle. It's yeah, really beautifully constructed, very tall, and set in this hill, and there's like a valley and some more hills surrounding, so interesting location. So just in the shop and ticket office here, and we've got some postcard views of the castle. There you go. So it's always good in a shop to be able to buy some catapults and some bows and arrows. You never know kind of what you might come across in the castle itself. And of course here we have a load of medieval type toys. Must be said on the militaristic side of things. And of course a BBC, a British version of Merlin anyway, was filmed here over a number of years, a number of series. So I guess that's where this comes from. Get a few more postcard views of the island. So, whatever photography I do, it's going to be a bit grey, I think. It's true to be said. This is maybe a little bit better conditions. So we've just got our tickets and are about to go in.
Pierrefonds, known as Louis of Orléans, younger brother of King Charles VI, built it around the year 1400. He was a patron of the arts, whose devotion to the Virgin Mary surely inspired the commissioning of the Annunciation scene sculpted on the right-hand pedestrians on the other side that was used most. This double drawbridge is flanked by two small fortified buildings which didn't exist in the Middle Ages. They're inventions of Monsieur Viollet-le-Duc. Was he creating a kind of symbolic porch which told visitors they were entering into another century? Or were they just examples of military architecture? I couldn't tell you. Naturally, the ditches are dry. This room exhibits architectural ornamentation destined for Pierrefonds and other places. The collection was donated to Pierrefonds by the inheritors of the Monduit estate. These pieces are doubles, made at the same time as ordered pieces. So in a way, they're the twins of those integrated into and onto the buildings. Was gifted in many disciplines, but he was certainly no sculptor. Our collaboration with statue sculptors was a mixture of authority, lending an ear, and granted freedom.
So we've made it to the chapel. Very high ceiling. Sparsely decorated at the moment. So did spend some considerable time in a ruined state. So there's some paintings of that in this room here. Let's have a look at one looking across the lake. Okay, so we're going down into the depths here, into the crypt. See these ancient tombs. And it's almost like going down into Hades, in fairness, because it's dark. It's a little bit scary. And here we go. Through the doors. And it's very, as I say, very dark. Le Balde. In Gisson. And well, my pronunciation there, French. If anyone who does speak French is listening, I do apologise. Oh my God, there is lots of them. Yeah, they're praying. It hasn't done much good, in fairness. Well, we don't know, I guess.
I guess not. I guess not.
Have they gone up, or have they gone down? We don't know. We don't know. That's not in our realm to give. But this is huge. Oh my God! Into the depths, and it's all a bit scary. There's some sort of like images being projected onto the wall over there, over these crypts. There's statues, very gargoyle-like. We can even hear the faint sounds of a bit of commentary going on, which I assume is someone else's commentary. I could actually give you a little bit of commentary at the moment in English, so maybe I'll do that. Let's fish out the guided tour. Oh, maybe it's the dead speaking. Oh, it is? my God. Even more spooky, it's a male voice coming from a female. Yeah. I suppose that's very modern in some ways, but anyway. Jeez, this is scary. He looks a very pious sort of guy. Oh my God. The dead speak, Antoine. The dead speak.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it or not.
No, it's it is freaking me out a little bit, the dead speaking, but you know, what can you do?
It's a big crypt.
At least they're speaking in French. If they were speaking in other languages, that would be even weirder.
There's even a picture of a ghost.
Yeah, I know. Gee, this is quite extensive, isn't it? Do we go up the same stairs, or do we? Oh no, I think we might have hit an end here. This might be the finish. Yeah. Right. So. Oh.
Some Asian music.
It sounds a bit like a lyre or something, doesn't it? Twangy. Yeah, that is quite something. Let's take a picture. See low light on the apple, I think, rather than my... Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I'll take off live view. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we've risen from the depths and now in this magnificent room with a few kind of eroded sculptures and bases of sculptures with the top parts missing, or bits that have crumbled away anyway. But at the end of the room here, there's a magnificent model of the castle. So let's have a walk around that.
Tons and benefited from all the know-how of the craftsmen who worked at Pierrefonds. Its status is a bit particular. Here, it's used as an educational tool, but its original purpose was publicity. The Pierrefonds site was hugely successful and drew notable visitors from across the globe. In 1867, Napoleon III himself announced to us the visit of the Emperor of Austria. So, that same year, we had the idea of building a miniature, a complete view of the castle, even
Well, as you can see, the rain has started again. Just a heavy drizzle, really, but not good for the cameras, so I put those away. I've just quickly snapped a picture of the statue of Charlemagne there. Then you've got Mary and the Archangel Gabriel. And on the other tower, you've got Julius Caesar. So I'll just put the zoomed up pictures of those I've just taken, if they've come out okay. But with the rain, I'm going to retreat into the gift shop, which is quite warm and dry, through this revolving door. And so thank you for joining us today, and I'll see you in Paris tomorrow.